Hi, this is Vallisa, and I'm talking to Manav Vij, who plays Mohammed Baji in Laal Singh Chaddha, and I'm going to be here from BizAsia. Hi, Manav, how are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Now, you worked with Amir Khan, who is known as a perfectionist when it comes to his work. So how was it working with him?
Amazing. Ultra amazing, you can say. Because the more than working, he was, I will call him a great teacher. Because of his work ethics, you learn a lot. You learn a lot. You don't miss a point.
And he gives off a very positive vibe when it comes to his acting and stuff. Does that then give you that extra positivity to really want to smash that character just like he does every single time?
No, that is a mantra we all actors have. Everybody wants to smash that character. But what happens is, I was telling in the other interviews also, the environment is something which teaches you. If you want to become a thief, become friends with thief. If you want to become better actor, stay with better actors. So I was lucky to work with a man who is a legend, who has proved himself again and again. His honesty, he's on time. He's involved in every aspect of the filmmaking, from camera to dress, from everything. So you learn a lot from him. Eventually, when you finish the film, more like a co-artist, more than a co-artist, he's a teacher to you. So, but unknowingly, it's not like he's teaching you, but you just watch him, and unknowingly you learn. So that's the beauty of Mr. Amir Khan.
And have you seen the film Forrest Gump?
I have seen 20 times. I have my DVD. I have my download. I have loved the film to the core, and I think I manifested this role. I think so, because I always wanted to play. I always used to find Gary Sinise role, Lieutenant Dan, very, very interesting and very, very energetic. So while growing up years in acting, so I used to watch Forrest Gump, because you watch a lot of films to learn acting, to see how the cinema is made outside India, and it fell in my lap. So it's something great,
That's amazing that you actually watched that film before you even knew about Laal Singh Chaddha, before anyone knew about Laal Singh Chaddha, right. And you ended up playing a role.
Yes.
Now, the storyline is similar, yet different in many ways. I loved when I watched it, how they changed the box of chocolates into a box of golgappe instead. What did you think when you first watched the film back?
This Laal Singh Chaddha, I saw it yesterday. See, I knew from the day one. See, it's very simple agenda. You're wearing a black shirt opposite a white background, and you're wearing a black shirt opposite a green background. Makes all the difference. It's not the black shirt which makes a difference. Sometimes the background, the premise, where it is set up. So India is different. The emotions are different. We are different. We are impulsive. Sometimes we're very angry. And we love to hate, and we hate to love. That kind of situation is there in our head. So I think the whole thing, that it's definitely adapted from Forrest Gump, but it's original movie in its own way, because the emotion is real. If you see Muhammad has to emote in his own way. He cannot copy Lieutenant Dan, because that was set up in a different area altogether. In Punjabi ji कहते ठंड चिता jacket पाओगे, if there's a winters, then you have to wear a jacket. So that's how it is. So I believe that this film is totally different in space of emotions, in space of flow, in space of connectivity. So that's why I will say this film is totally has its own take on the screenplay.
Definitely. And your character is saved by Laal in the film, and there's a lot of positive messages throughout the film. What would be one of the most important messages for you in this film? Oh, I think he's frozen. Oh, did you hear that question, or do you want me to repeat it?
Can you repeat it? Can you repeat it for me?
Yes.
Sorry.
That's all right. Your character is saved by Laal Singh Chaddha in the film, and there's a lot of positive messages throughout this film. What would be one of the most important messages that you found within the film?
No hatred. You can't discriminate. You can't demean. Love can win over anything. See, if Muhammad came with a hatred, Muhammad wants to kill them. He wants to die himself. He wants to do everything which was full of hatred. But eventually, he was very bitter towards Lal. But slowly, he realized and he says, I'm sorry. I have never I have never said sorry to you. I have never said thank you to you. So that's the beauty of Laal Singh Chaddha. That's the beauty of humanity. What is the biggest thing is everything has a backdrop, but eventually we're showing the journey of one man, how he's teaching. For example, Rupa, she comes back to him. She says, Ki, I was going wrong. We go wrong, but the kindness, the love, the care, and more than that, when you think positive about people, they change. Eventually, they change. This is a big teaching in the film.
And Laal Singh Chaddha, of course, is all about overcoming something like maybe that you thought wasn't possible in the first place. Is there anything in your own life that you've overcome like that?
Lot of things. My life is, yes, definitely my life on Instagram is totally different than what is real. I like to keep it to myself, but yes, I have come over a lot of obstacles. Interestingly, in my real life, my best friend is Mr. Gurdas Man. So what happens is he gives me something or the other to live on, his songs and everything. So I have come over obstacles by a lot of things like what Lal has been through. Yes, everybody goes through that. You must be going through that. We have obstacles and everyday obstacles. Sometimes you going home, the electricity is not there. We get bugged by that also. But overcoming an obstacle is the only way to live life. And just saying it happened, let's move on. So everybody goes through that. Not me, everyone.
Definitely. And of course, the films are obviously about positive affirmations and staying positive, which is very important. So if there's a young actor watching this interview today, what sort of positivity would you give them? Is there any words of wisdom that you would share with them?
Only one thing, just be honest, just be involved. Because see, I'll tell you what happens. What is my take on it? When we wanted to become an actor, we say, Ki, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this. But eventually you achieve a certain point, a goal in your life. For example, your one film is a hit. Then you lose that objectivity towards how you started. I tell everyone, every film, you take it as your first film. Be honest towards it. Be involved in it. And you never know what is there in the box of chocolate. Zindagi golgappe ki tarah hai. Peet bhar jata par man nahi bharta. And the simply thing, the life is full of box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. So I always tell people the only thing you have to do is not to act well or act bad. Just be honest to your work. Just try to learn. And eventually, universe is so smart. He sees everything. He will give you on your platter. That's how it is. And when something wrong happens, there's a reason. And especially when it's wrong. There's always reason when your film flops, there's a reason that why a film flopped. So when you overcome that obstacle, then tomorrow that journey becomes heroic. When there's a crisis, there's an opportunity. So I tell everyone that please be patient. And anything, like for example, in your job, you must be facing a lot of problems. But eventually you say, okay, I have to run my kitchen, I have to take care of this, and I want to do this. And you do it. So keep going, just keep going. And say thank you. That's it.
Thank you so much for joining us today on BizAsia.